Speaking about Shimza, what happened between you and Shimi? You guys had a fall.
Oh, man, a lot. A lot. And at the same time, I think we are in such a good space now.
Oh, perfect, man.
I was talking to him last week. I just feel like as people, as we grow, sometimes we don't realize, and I'm not talking about Shimza specifically, when our friendship expire.
Oh, okay.
You know, we can meet. We can meet at a time where you want to be me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you become me.
Yes.
You know, and when you are me, then go be better than me.
When you are.
That's what I wish.
The most violence.
You're right, because that's the way I felt. I felt like he was a mini you.
No, I'm just saying, like with people, you need to understand when the friendship has served its purpose. And maybe in a certain way where you needed certain things and you got those things and now let me run. You know, and that's it. So sometimes we stick around and then it becomes a little bit toxic.
Did you reach out to him for you guys to reconcile?
Man, we've been back and forth with Shimza.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time we had a meeting, it was at Oskido's house.
Yeah.
You know, and I was there and he came and Oskido said, "Hey, Donna wants to talk to you." And I was like, cool. As long as you're in the room.
100%.
You know, so we had a conversation. And worse at the time, I was going through a lot of stuff that, you know, was helping me grow. You know, and I said to him, I just think, and this applies to you.
Yeah.
And you. Not you. I don't like you.
The first person that's like,
close lady.
everybody loves
No, because every time I watch the show, I always hear her. I'm like, who's this girl?
And now she's quiet.
I'm like, hey, who is she?
I have such good things to say.
Sometimes, you know. No, I forgot what I was saying.
Shimi Oskido house, yes.
No, I said what we need is we come
It
from.
applies to us as well, yes.
Yeah, we come from like most of us in the industry, you know, from such like disadvantaged places, right? And we work, you know, we start making a bit of money and we get exposed to different things. And with that comes power, and power brings a lot of things.
Ego.
A lot, you know. The most important thing, and I said this to him, is to seek therapy so that we can learn to deal with fame. Yeah. Because fame is such a disease.
Oh, it's the biggest drug.
It's a drug.
Biggest.
Yeah, it's such a disease. And I struggle with fame so much still.
Join the club.
No, I struggle, man.
I'm worse than you, and I'm not even that famous.
Yeah, I struggle. Like a lot, you know, where to draw the line.
Yeah. Where do you be nutty? Where you coffee?
It's because being black coffee works most of the time.
100%.
You know, there's a lot of perks, like when I eat in the most prestigious restaurant and I call as Nati. They're like, "Oh, sorry, Nati, we don't have tables." And then I call again I get someone to call as, "Hi, I'm Black Coffee Assistant. He's looking for a table."
And it's not just restaurants, even women. If you want to eat, when you call us Nati, man, no.
I don't know how we got there, but so the most important thing is to learn how to deal with fame, you know, and abundance, you know, because all of a sudden you are a grootman to your grootmans at home. You know, you are a father to your mother all of a sudden, and that changes power so much that even when you're outside, you know, you're gonna behave a certain way.
100%.
You know, all of a sudden when you're not home, your uncle's gonna have a meeting without you because you are the breadwinner.
Yeah.
But you're probably 16. You know, like you don't even know how to make these decisions. But everyone waits for you to speak. So
There's no rule book for
there's nothing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's what I said to Shimza. Like, given our fallouts, and it's so many different, like, small things, and I realized that what we are struggling with is fame, and just learning how to respect boundaries amongst each other and how to coexist nicely without, if I do something, then you feel like, I also want to do the same thing, you know.
Would you say the same thing about Zakes?
Exactly the same. And I had a sit down with Zakes about 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
You know, and we spoke about the same thing. And he said one of the most profound things, you know, like about our fallout. He says, we are not the people we were when we had a fallout.
Oh.
Yeah,
True.
it's grown.
True.
You know, we now want different things, and you know, whatever that was a problem then is not a problem now. You know, so, and I took that and I was like, that is so powerful. You know, that's so real. And so, I mean, what I do is I am a sucker for pleasing people. Something I'm working on. You know, I've created value and importance in pleasing and helping people. And so half the time I struggle with communicating things. So if we're sitting in this room and Sol is sitting there, maybe the aircon is high and I feel like Sol should be cold. I'm like, Sol,
Take.
do you understand?
Yeah.
And because I get and respect it,
Oh, yes, because he didn't work for
Yeah, I
the
didn't
jacket.
even ask for it.
Yes,
you know, so when you get home, you
It's
just
just a jacket, yeah.
just throw it away anyway.
100%, yeah.
And then I'm like, oh shit, I forgot my jacket. Oh shit. And then I'm like, yo, and it happened.
Yeah.
Exactly with the jacket. You know, DJ Smooth, we were at a gig a long time ago. And he was DJ Smooth, and I was like, and we were at a gig, and exactly like that. And I was like, man, are you cold? I have a jacket in the car. He was like, yeah. And I gave him. It was a leather jacket, like important to me.
True.
You know. And then I was like, bro. He was like, I'm gonna check in my other house. I'm like, okay. And then the following week, I'm like, bro. He's like, I can't find it, man. I'm gonna check in my other car. Yeah, but that was a lesson for me because
And this is your jacket.
he never asked for it.
Yeah.
So I am now beefing with the guy. I gave a jacket to. He never asked for it.
But I can attest to the whole you pleasing people because I remember when I owned Paparazzi, we booked you there. And dude, like most people before I booked them, they would ask, hey, where's my money? I'm not coming before my money is clocks. I'm not SMS, whatever. Bro, I hadn't paid you, bro.
I know.
Remember?
That's why I'm like, why is this guy talking shit about me?
He owes me.
I'm like, there's a lot of guys who've sat here, and I'm like, not you two.
They'll both pay.
But I paid though, ne? I ended up
I
paying.
don't remember.
Yeah.
I'm like, not you, man.
But something like that, you know what I mean?
And I
You
wish
can't
like I
be
could
wrong,
take my
bro.
phone
Yeah.
and tweet after watching an episode. I'm like, you know how people ask for money.
Yeah, he back. In the things.
What happened with Prince KB, the house nigga thing?
Man, I don't know. Actually, I don't care. You know, I just felt at the time the guy was, and I could be wrong.
Sure.
You know, I just felt he was at a space where he was the guy he always wanted to be. So, which goes back to the fame thing, therapy thing, where you one day
I'm gonna make it.
one day, and then, you know, I go to Oskido's house for the first time. I'm like, wow. And then fast forward, I have a bigger house than his, you know.
100%.
And then now, I'm Sati Grootman.
Yeah.
I just felt like that.
Yeah.
Like he was at a space where he was like, I'll show you one